Welcome back. I'm Rambo. Let's get into this. Let me say this first. Most narcissistic people are not monsters, they're not villains, and almost always they're not loud. Some of them are charming, some of them are helpful, some of them look like leaders, and some look like victims. And this is why so many emotionally intelligent people get stuck with them. Today, we're not going to do the usual cut them off, expose them, destroy them. On this rewire, we're going to talk about how narcissistic traits show up and how to work around them strategically. We're going to cover 6 different traits, 6 rewires. Let's go. Trait number 1. Here's the first rewire that most people miss. Narcissistic people don't always want attention, they want position. They want discussion power, narrative control, social leverage, and psychological high ground. That's why some of them stay quiet. That's why some of them stay humble. And that's why some of them let you talk. So the rewire for this is to stop thinking they want attention and start thinking they want leverage, and never give them unearned strategic information. You don't overshare plans. You don't vent emotionally, and you don't explain motivation. You keep that communication factual, brief, and outcome based. Not cold, not rude, just neutral. Power fades when that leverage dries up. Trait number 2, they mirror your strength and not your weakness. Here's the second truth that most people miss. Narcissists, they do not mirror your pain first, they mirror your confidence. They study how you speak, how you move, and how other people respect you. And then they'll attempt to reflect it back, but exaggerated, which is why it starts to feel like they're suddenly acting like me. They're copying me. They're using my words. They're not stealing your identity. They're testing dominance through resemblance. Stop feeling flattered or threatened. Similarly isn't respect, it's reconnaissance. And this is how to work around it. Stay consistent. They thrive on reaction. They stumble over consistency. You don't compete, you don't adjust your tone, you don't speed up, or you don't slow down. You just stay you, steady, grounded, predictable, because consistency exposes imitation. Trait number 3, they create chaos to avoid accountability. That's a subtle one, but some narcissistic people don't argue, they confuse. They introduce side topics, emotional shifts, random urgency, and last minute changes. Why? Because clarity creates accountability, and accountability threatens their control. Here's the rewire. Chaos is not emotional, it's tactical. So to work around this, anchor everything to structure. Summarize conversations, repeat agreed outcomes, put things in writing, and ask clarifying questions. Not aggressively, but calmly, because chaos collapses when clarity refuses to move. Trait number 4, they don't lack empathy, they suspend it. This one is important. Most narcissistic people do understand emotions. They just choose when to turn it on and off. Empathy is used when it benefits them and withdrawn when it's not. This is why they're caring, and other times they feel ice cold. Here's the rewire. Stop trying to wake their empathy. It's not sleeping, it's selective. And this is how to work around them. Don't appeal emotionally, appeal logically. Outcomes, boundaries, incentives, consequences. Emotion fuels them, logic limits them. Trait number 5, they frame themselves as the exception to the rules. This one shows up everywhere. Rules are for others, boundaries are misunderstandings, accountability is unfair. They don't break the rules openly, they reinterpret them. Here's the rewire. They're not confused. They're positioning themselves above the structure. And this is how you work around it. Don't debate fairness. Reinforce consistency. This is how we do it across the board. This is not personal. This is procedure. The same standards apply to everyone because procedure removes their ego oxygen. Trait number 6, they provoke emotional reactions to feel real. And here's a hard one to accept. Some narcissistic people don't want your peace. They want your activation. Your frustration, your confusion, your anger. It makes them feel impactful. And here's the rewire. Your calm is not weakness. It's disengagement from supply. And this is how you work around it. Respond, don't react. Slower speech, fewer words, in a neutral tone. Calm does not reward chaos. You don't win by overpowering a narcissistic person. You win by not feeding into the system that they run. Clarity, consistency, structures, boundaries, staying calm. That's not avoidance, that is mastery. Be your own best friend. Protect that nervous system of yours. And remember, discipline is self love, y'all. Self love. Uh.